Hello, everybody. It's Darcy. I'm exhausted. And the reason why is I set myself a challenge today to spend the whole day focusing on building an AI tool. And the purpose of that AI tool is to make an AI tool that is more accessible to people. So when people ask questions, they get clearer answers. The answers are delivered more slowly, more methodically, that the tool checks in to make sure that someone understands or if they've got other questions. So, for example, you can imagine if, like my mother, for example, this would be the perfect step for her into AI, which is a big reason why I built it. So she can ask questions and get support. So that's the tool that I've looked to build all in one day. During the day, I have been posting updates on LinkedIn, and this is the last post for those of you that have been following on LinkedIn, and people have been using the tool and providing feedback. So I've been testing it and improving it all through the day, which is that challenge I set myself to get it done all in one day. Um, if you're interested in the build, I'll talk about that in just a moment. But what I will say is, I'm surprised how quickly people have taken to it. I think the purpose behind it has really resonated with people. Look, even for myself, when I use some AI engines and I ask a question, I sometimes get this barrage, this overloading of information coming back. And so what this tool does is it slows it down. So it's not just those people that may have not accessed AI before, but if you're looking to understand vibe coding better, something that might be new to you, this might be the tool to go through because of the clarity of explanation that comes back to you and the support that comes with that. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the build of the tool if you're interested. So the idea came to me overnight. So first thing this morning, I got into it. I was hoping to spend the whole day dedicated on it, but of course, always juggling a few other things. It was amazing the amount of, even though you're building an AI tool, the amount of pen and paper that I had to use. So as I was thinking of things, I was jotting things down continuously. I had two screens open in Chat GPT, which is where the tool is at. And by the way, let me say this right now, the tool is free. Making it accessible to everybody will be funded by my organization. So my organization pays what it needs to pay through the subscription service to make this free to everybody. It's free now. As long as it runs, it will always be free. So we'll be taking care of those costs. So there's no hooks, no traps. You don't go on a mailing list or anything like that. The tool is there to be used. All I want to do is see the tool be used and it helps someone if they've got a query, like again, like my mum had in terms of her car stereo reset, and she didn't know how to reset all the stations. This tool is the tool that she can ask the question of, and it will guide her through and help her with that. Okay, coming back. So, pen and paper, jotting down notes, had two screens open. One screen was the tool itself, and the other screen, I was asking questions, testing things out. So, for example, legal liability, if people are asking questions and what it means for me, so I can build that in the instruction. So, one screen was the building of the tool, and the other one was teasing things out and being able to test it if you're interested in that sort of thing. I have built for my organization 19 custom GPTs just in ChatGPT. So I've built AI tools for other organizations and in other engines, but the people have taken to it so quickly, it's gone in one day to my third most used tool out of the 19 tools that I've got available. It's yeah. The purpose that I built it for is obviously resonating with people. Let me just look at my list. I wrote a list of things that I wanted to go through and share. Um, so less and less detail now. You already know the purpose of the tool. You know that it's free. There'll be a link in the comments if not on an email sent to you or something. So the link is there. You can share that link with anyone. So I'm going to go into a bit more detail. If you don't need it, if you've got everything you need, you can roll now. Um, yeah, I went out. So yeah, it's I am exhausted. It's only 6:30, but it's been over, well, probably about 12 hours. I've had it in my mind and been working on it the whole time. I went for a run during the middle of the day to break things up, but I took a little voice recorder with me. I don't voice record on my phone, and I was capturing notes as I was running and thinking about things and kept adding to it the whole time. And one of the things I thought of was having a button, and you'll see in terms of the conversation starter, as soon as you go into the tool, the first conversation starter. So there's four conversation starters, and the first one on the left is remind me how to use Ask Ella. So it means someone can go into the tool and they might not remember how to use it or what to do, but they can just click that button and it starts them off. It tells them what to do rather than them trying to understand. Um, Visualization of the answers were really big. So what I've done again is configured the tool not just to give instructions in a step-by-step basis, so someone can do something and then find out what the next step is and then do something else rather than, as I say, the barrage, but also making it visually easier to read. So leaving space in between the answers and gaps, line gaps, and everything. So configuring all of that. And also, another thing I wanted to do with this tool, and as you know, with using maybe ChatGPT, if you use it, it asks a lot of questions to sort of keep you engaged and keep you going. But what I've done is I've changed the softening, or I've softened that closing question to make sure that someone has had all the support they need rather than sort of selling them on, well, hey, why don't you use, or ask this question or do this thing. So I didn't want it to, in an unsolicited way, to keep prompting people to, stay in the conversation. So I've changed the closing on this tool so people can, once they've got what they need, it feels like it's reached a natural end of that conversation rather than sort of drawing out other conversations. Um, yeah, end of day stats. I've shared that. What I've learned is that you can actually build something really, really powerful and really fast as long as it's the right thing. So AI is good for some things and not great for other things. So we're going down talk the path of talking about hallucinations and the like, but I won't go too deep in that. But yeah, it's really great for this. And look, the last thing I'll say, let me wrap this up, is if you've got any queries, don't hesitate to reach out. I want to continually improve this tool. So if there's any feedback, send it through to me. It is now publicly available. It is free. It will stay free. And it's there to help, especially those that haven't accessed AI before because of any reason whatsoever. Now it's accessible. That's the purpose of this tool. Okay, that's it. Take care. Thank you so much.